Darling in the Franxx is the perfect anime. If that's what you believe, then call me Zeke Yeager, because I'm about to make you relive this anime until you see the error of your ways. I mean, this anime has a bad story, terrible characters, and the worst ending. I mean, why is this anime even popular? Oh my god, is that 02? Let's go! What was I saying again? Oh yeah. Darling in the Franxx is the perfect anime, and I see no problem with it whatsoever. Ah yes, Darling in the Franxx, the post-apocalyptic world where children fight in the Franxx. Oh my god, that's the name of the show! And this anime teaches us the one truth in life. If you don't have a partner, your existence is meaningless. While I never have been that big of a mech fan in the past, that all changed because these mechs have boobs. And to pilot these mechs, these characters must ride each other, which is definitely not an innuendo for anything. But hey, why don't they just sit in normal positions? And why do they have boobs? Hey, don't ask stupid questions. It's clearly for, the science. Oh, I get it now because this guy's the creator. He's just another otaku. The plot of this anime follows Team 13 in their battle against Klaxosaurs. These children are kept in the dark about their mission and are stuck in a house except when needed. And some just disappear occasionally, and they really want to become adults. Hold up, is this just Promised Neverland? And both of their second seasons are garbage? Oh my god. Anyways, these kids must pilot the Franxx because you need reproductive organs to do so. Hey professor, if that's the requirement for Franxx, why don't we just make a new weapon? I saw this movie Pacific Rim recently and— Shut up! The Franxx also only function when their emotions are in check, and will shut down if they're out of sync. Hey, why don't we give the special ones to the emotionally horny teenagers? The more I talk about it, the more I think that this professor was just stupid. But, you know, child labor is pretty cheap, so I suppose it's not all that bad. Let's talk all about these parasites, I mean children. We get 02, the only reason that any of us watch the show. She's part Klaxosaur, and she wants to suck you dry.
I volunteer as tribute!
She's notorious for being a partner killer, because anyone who rides with her 3 times is sure to die. So you're telling me if you ride with her more than 3 times, you die from a disease-like thing. And this whole anime is a big sex joke. This is a goddamn STD, isn't it? But she does have a smile that you would die for, so I guess she's okay for a yandere. Alright, so that's 02 down, and are there any other characters in this show? Oh yeah, the Get it? Because it's in the title of the anime? Hiro is a character who exists. That's about it. I mean, tell me one interesting character trait about him, besides that he's nice and he wants to ride 02. That's like half the anime community already. He's the love interest that fell in love with— Stop the cap. No, you fell in love with 2 other alluring things, which I can't show because my channel will get taken down. And we get to play a special game with this character. It's called, Is Hiro Gonna Die This Episode? And the answer is no. Ish. We have Ichigo, or as the anime community has appropriately named her, Bitchigo, because just like the rest of these characters, she's a cuck. This character also proves the 3rd law of all animes. The short-haired girl will never end up with the lead male. And this poor, annoying piece of garbage does not get friend-zoned, she gets sister zoned, and she's the one who did it. And I swear, if she gets cut off one more time while she's confessing, I'm going to— I mean, why is he pointing out stars while she's confessing? We get Mr. Don't Ever Make a Promise You Can't Keep. My man got one promise broken, and then suddenly, he's a master edgelord. Mrs. Submissive and Breedable, and it's only a matter of time before she breaks a promise with this guy and gets kicked out to the curb. Honey, did you bring home the milk like you promised? Oh, sorry, sweetie, I forgot it.
Can you spare some coin?
The guy who is definitely the type to go onto Reddit and make a post saying nice guys finish last. The backup plan. Thing 1 and thing 2, and of course, lesbian. We get both the mom from Promised Neverland and the guy who spends the whole anime figuring out if emotions are bad. They still are. The professor that somehow has more character development than all of these characters combined. We get Lolly 02 in case 02 was too old for the Lollicons, the Chang Gang, and an appearance from everyone's favorite hentai protagonist, Tentacle Senpai. The plot of this whole anime is just one big innuendo. 02, would you like to give the crowd an example?
Yes! 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 No! No! No!
While all the adults in this world are playing VR chat, these kids are all busy fighting intergalactic monsters. And want to know what makes all of these kids special? None of these kids have had sex ed. Wow, that seems like a trope that won't get old at all. Yet somehow they always manage to call each other perverts. Like, make up your mind, do you know or do you not know? And fan service runs rampant in this anime. I mean, I get a beach episode and I'm just thinking, wow, they went really conservative on this episode, because usually they have no clothes on anyways. Not to mention how all of these scenes always start with with booty shots, but you know, gotta sell them body pillows somehow. Guess I'll throw up my spoiler warning now, so I can talk more in depth about this masterpiece. I think that the best way for me to explain this anime is by taking a comment from Crunchyroll. What the fuck is going on? I mean, the anime started off really strong. I gotta watch giant gender reveal parties. It's a boy. Got some 02, an absolute banger intro that actually has good lyrics. Got to hear god tier dialogue, such as,
How does it feel to live my dream?
and by the time I finished episode 15, I was like, wow, this is peak anime. I can't imagine anything going wrong with this anime now.
A few inches later.
And now they are in space, fighting, purple aliens. But hey, giant robot waifu guys, am I right? This is what me watching the last few episodes of the anime looked like. Oh, 02 is off camera, time to skip ahead until she is back. Oh, there she is. Oh my god, her blood is red! She's finally human! Oh, we're just not gonna talk about that? Okay. So now we finally get to the magic of time skips. Oh wow, she's pregnant now? And wow, she had a kid? I sure wished I cared about any of these characters. But the only characters I care about are busy making innuendos in space. Oh god, I want to ride you. I want to ride you too. Also, they somehow managed to put the power of friendship into this anime. And this isn't fairy tale. Give me something else. And how did they know that they beat Verm? Are they psychic or something? Not to mention that Verm is still alive. So what was the point of all this? Was the ending bad? Not really. I didn't mind it too much. With that being said, the manga's ending is far superior in every way. I recommend watching the anime up until episode 15 and then reading the manga from there. But I will add genuine praise here. 02 is one of the most aesthetically pleasing characters to watch. And at the end of the day, her story of trying to become human was pretty good, with a good finale, doing the most human things possible, such as self-sacrifice, and is even acknowledged as acting more human. It's also a pretty nice romance anime, where I found the most enjoyable episodes, 02 and Hiro just hanging out. I could honestly just watch a rom-com anime with just these two in it. But this is all covered up by the fact that they keep changing the aspect ratio. It's gonna make me lose my mind. So, would I recommend this anime? I mean, obviously, did you not just see the review? 02 and stuff.
Bye bye.
Hello, Outro Lunar here. Click here if you want to see my channel. Click over here if you want to see my most recent video. Click over here if you want to see the recommended video. Alright, bye.